All right, welcome to the Comic Book Shop of Doom. I'm your host. This is the nightly news for Saturday, June 27th, 2020. If you're under 13, please get your parents' permission to watch this video. I don't need a $40,000 COPA fine from YouTube or the government. If you're under 13, ask your parents to watch the video with you. And if there's anything that you don't understand or something, mom and dad can explain it to you. I really don't want the kids to watch these news videos lately because there's a lot of obscene material in here from like just wrestling and stuff like that. There's really a lot of goofy stuff going on. So if you're under 13, get out of the room. Okay, here's your nightly news for comic books, pro wrestling, and movies. We have a death. Stuart Kornfeld, 67. He was a movie producer. Zoolander and Tropic Thunder. Vagrant Queen on the Sci-Fi Channel has been canceled, and that was based on a comic book. Unhinged, starring Russell Crowe, where he plays a guy that goes crazy, is going out July 31st in the wake of Tenet being delayed again, and everything's being delayed again. Mulan moves to August 21st. Bill and Ted Face the Music, the end of August. Disney has a Pirates of the Caribbean movie they're going to make with Margot Robbie. So they're going to replace Johnny Depp, at least in this one. There's going to be a woman pirate. Disney's getting rid of all their channels in the UK for Disney Plus. So XD, the Disney Channel, a couple channels that deal with kids programming. They're getting rid of it to push Disney Plus. There's going to be a Cuphead show on Netflix. There's going to be an Animal Crackers animated film on Netflix in July. Michael Keaton will be Bruce Wayne in the Flashpoint movie starring The Flash. Conan the Barbarian and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are going to get games for your phone. So you're going to be able to play those games probably for free. Just like Pokemon Go. Baby Shark is going to be a cartoon on Nickelodeon. YouTube star Jenna Marbles has shut down her YouTube channel over heat she got for doing a blackface video. They're going to make a Magic School Bus movie for Universal Pictures. After 41 years, Barnes & Noble has laid off their buyer that he primarily handled graphic novels and games. So basically the comic books, graphic novels, stuff like that, any of the game material, they got rid of this guy. So that means that those sections they don't really value. Winona Ryder is accusing Mel Gibson of homophobic and racial slurs. She said that he used at a party and he's denying it. George Romero has an unreleased movie called The Amusement Park from 1973 that's getting licensed out now after he passed away. His family must have sold the rights to it, and it's going to get distributed in the next year or two. So probably look for that. I'll have updates on that if that gets picked up by anybody. Hulu has a Damien Hellstrom show. Okay, based on Marvel Comics. The Marvel logo is nowhere on this. So Marvel is running away from the son of Satan because it's controversial material. Okay, forgive me if I butcher this name. Chiwetel Ejiofor, who was Baron Mordo in Doctor Strange, is coming back for Doctor Strange 2. So he was Doctor Strange's friend, and now he's his mortal enemy. There's a rumor that the Stranger on the Superman and Lois show is an alternate reality Lex Luthor. Evil Dead Rise is going to be the title of the next Evil Dead movie. The Externals return in X of Swords crossover for Marvel. So those are villain characters that they're basically immortal mutants. So they can't die. Cannonball's one of them, and Gideon's one. And Gideon hasn't been anything in a long, long time. At least 15 years, if not more. Okay, UCS Distributors is going to give everybody a graded DC comic that's their customers as a thank you. So they're the distributor for DC Comics in half of the country. Okay, wrestling news. Jamie Noble, WWE producer, he's got COVID-19. There's at least 30 people in WWE with COVID-19, and now they issued a gag order. so nobody can talk about it. So if you got it, you can't go on social media or anything and tell people that you have it. Bullet Bob Armstrong, the Road Dog Jesse James, and Brad Armstrong's dad. He's in failing health. He has cancer. So pray for him. Jun Akiyama in Japan is moving to DDT from All Japan for at least the rest of the year. So he's jumping federations. WWE owns the rights to Eddie Guerrero's image and likeness and name. So when he passed away, they basically paid off. He had a lot of bills and he had IRS debt, and they must have paid that for Vicky Guerrero, and she's walking away from it. So, in other words, like they bailed her out of the hole. She's not going to fight them for that name or nothing. Okay, Hulk Hogan's having another back surgery, so his back is toast. Tessa Blanchard's Impact contract was up June 30th, so she only had a couple days to go and they fired her. She refused to drop the Impact title, and she also refused to send in promos building up to. They wanted her to come in for Slammiversary and drop the title there in a 5-way match, and she refused to do promos, so they just fired her, stripped her of the title. Okay, the Ascension, when they start working other federations after their WWE non-compete is up, they're going to be called the Awakening. There was a legit fight at Impact Wrestling at the tapings. Michael Elgin and Sami Callihan, they got into it. They were in a match against Ken Shamrock, and they had words that turned into a fist fight. And as a result of that, and plus because of the sexual harassment issues that were put on Michael Elgin, Impact has released him. So he was under investigation for this, and they released him. WWE UK, actually WWE, has released Ligero and Travis Banks. They were also part of the sexual harassment issues. So they were under investigation. They've been fired. Now, a final piece of news. When they made Brody Lee the Exalted One, the leader of the Dark Order in AEW, other people that were up for it at one time or another, they were looking at the Sinister Minister, Father James Mitchell, Matt Hardy, and Marty Scurll. Everybody have a good day.